fucking hands up. Put your fucking hands up.
Go, go! Your lady needs you. Go! Today, I repay my debt.
And now, WWE presents the Royal Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night's Royal Rumble. We are simul streaming this evening on multiple channels, so that's why there's going to be different comments we're going to be bringing up. You might not be able to see because you're on a different channel, but that's okay. We're going to have a lot of fun. So let's say hey to everybody. Let's go with Joker voice. What's up, buddy?
I'm back, bitches. Which, by the way, as we found out on a Samael show last night, we got the two parrots right over here. So, to you guys, here's a cracker.
And welcome to Cat the Hit Hobby Gabriel, the Corpus Marketing Director.
Hey, it's Friday. You know what that means? Weekend of video games. Awesome. I'm happy. How's everybody?
And that's different from what the weekend now with you.
Absolutely nothing. That's how I spend
Okay.
every weekend.
And we've got Lawrence Knight. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I
Happy
moved him.
Friday.
Yeah. I just realized. How you doing, man?
Hey, you know what? I can't complain. I'm doing good, man. It's been a great week.
How's the baby?
She is long, strong, and moody.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, I guess that's one way to. I guess better moody, right? I don't know. I don't have kids, so
Come on, man. Move me over one more time. I want to be under you.
But
guess they're supposed to technically kind of be in the center-ish. At least
But-
that's how we try to do it. Sorry, JB.
speaking of kids, Copa and his wife and daughter are back home. Everyone is healthy and safe, so keep them in your thoughts.
Yes, absolutely. It she'd only been born for a couple of weeks before that. It's unfortunate to hear, but speaking of the resident kid on the stream, he's 19. He talks out his ass, but he's
Baby
doing
nuts.
better. Shadow of Hawk, also known as Baby Nuts, for everybody in the chat.
Howdy, everyone. Welcome.
So if you just ever, want to just spam Baby Nuts every once in a while, you guys feel free. Be like, oh, it's Baby Nuts.
Or just a Shut Up Shadow. That
Or
works
Shut Up
too.
Shadow. That works too.
Shut Up Shadow and Baby Nuts. Those are the two things associated with me.
Oh, that's not the only two.
And the first time on the channel, welcome to Caucasian Sasquatch. Apparently, there is a budding bromance between the two of us.
You have no idea, brother.
It's not budding.
Don't
Did you
threaten
see
to
that?
do it good time.
Do you see the thing on? No, you're not on Twitter, right? You're not on Twitter.
I have a Twitter, but it's in no way associated with me.
Okay.
You don't want to be on Twitter. You're
Here, let
so
me-
lucky.
Let me share something that Kohai made for us.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, and then
It's
we're gonna
amazing, like everything Kohai makes.
say hi to the chat here.
I want my face on a section of the Peterson film, the
It
Patterson
says,
film.
nothing beats seeing your crush online, enjoying your stream and beardy goodness. When you see your crush,
Beardy
Caucasian
goodness, dear
Wow.
God. Just good.
it's pretty gay. That's
Yeah.
Very gay.
we
A
got
little
it.
gay.
Shadow now would know.
Steve Gayer.
Yeah. So where's my fucking gay clip? I'm like losing my mind today. There it is.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And again, I keep saying this, but it is absolutely true. There was a director that said, cut, print, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I love this snark and sass in the chat. That is
Oh,
that-
yeah,
Yeah, she's
no,
cool.
I think this is a good idea to simulcast. I kind of like this. Okay, so let's say hi, Muggsykins. Guess I'm first and have no life, but okay, we love Muggsykins. She's all the way from Canada. God bless her soul. Nano Reaper says only 60 seconds late, which means we are late and gay, but that would be on me. Dr. Coffin Nails, smash the like button. Yes, always slash that like button. Samuel, the infamous, of course, many know who that is. Hail motherfucking Royal Rumble. He might actually have a chance to be here tonight. We got the heart-shaped face. Thank you, Izzy Pop. New opening.
Couple weeks.
Couple
Yeah.
weeks old. Andrew Langlois. I probably said that so wrong, dude. Sorry.
We're still debating on how to say that last name. It's been a regular hang
Langlois.
Ooh, someone's
I say
smoking.
Langlois.
Oh, snark.
Yeah,
I like the
it
way
just says give me a
you
ticket.
think.
Let's see what I was trying to. They reached a verdict today. I'm not sure. Give me a ticket. Oh, I think I
Yeah.
remember that one. Okay. Dr. Coffinails, I like it. Well, thank you, sir. We don't need to look at Shadow of Hog. He sucks. He's in the chat too. Just kidding. We got Suka Lawrence beating people up. Yes, that's what Lawrence does best. Nano Reaper.
Especially Shadow.
Yes. Did anyone even bother to watch the shitty Disney movies? I watched Peter Pan and Wendy. And
Why do you
Ryan.
hate yourself so much?
it was
Again,
really not
I will
good.
go with what Samael said last night. I think I want to slip my wrist for you.
It
Yeah.
was-
Apparently, you got his name right, and I got his name wrong.
I missed that. I missed that last night.
wow.
I absolutely. Wow. I mean, like, just you really hate yourself.
Yeah, it really wasn't good, guys. It really wasn't.
Shocking.
No fucking
Playboy
shit.
I
says hello, everyone.
believe it. I would never have. Wow.
I haven't
Thank
even
you.
seen last night's stream. It must have been something else.
I came in. I came in and took the rightful spot as co-host. So.
Oh, is that right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the numbers jumped after that. I heard.
Yeah. Totally.
It jumped off the bridge.
Well, not my
Uh,
choice.
Do I have shirts older than baby nuts? Yes, you do. I guarantee you fucking do. I have video games older than baby nuts.
Yes.
I have a
Robo.
stained underwear older than baby nuts. I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. I'm sorry.
Oh
Logical
man!
Spock, what's up,
Hey, Logical Spock.
bro? The 199.
Howdy, Zenny. Howdy, Sunshine.
Hey,
Hey.
Robo, what's up? The 199. Man, there's so many chats. I'm not used to this.
So many people.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, all. Yes. Hey, Sunshine. We got Logical Spock. Hi there, peeps. All right, let's get into this. Okay.
So, do you want to talk about Peter Pan first or Mermaid first?
Let's do the Little Mermaid first because I'm going to pull up this article and we're not going to read all the way through it. We're just going to briefly skin it. This is from comicbooknews.com, which says they suck. The Little Mermaid tracking for huge opening weekend box office.
Wait,
huge.
I want to drink I want to smoke or drink whatever they're smoking or drinking.
Yeah. So it's going to be huge, guys. You ready for this?
You mentioned drinking. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I wish I was.
This is what they're smoking.
Disney's ready to release their latest live action remake of The Little Mermaid. Looks like garbage, and it actually looks great. No, it doesn't. I fucking can't. Skipping all the way, it's down a little bit. Halle Bailey is leading an all-star cast that also features Javier Bardem as King Triton and Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. The Little Mermaid is in theaters later this month, May 26th. According to Deadline, The Little Mermaid is expected to hit a huge box office opening of $110 million during its first 4-day opening weekend.
Stop right there. Okay. $110 million over a 4-day weekend. What's up, John? Is awful.
There you go, Squawk. You're under me now, so we can have a budding bromance.
Is absolutely well. Then switch Shadow with Lawrence, because then that will put Shadow on the where he's supposed to be.
With Cat on top of him all the time.
Oh yeah,
not like that, by the way. Not like that.
It's just
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, because
so
sure.
this is a horrible number, and they're gonna try and celebrate this as a great number. The last Disney film that got a major theatrical release that turned a profit was Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Meh, and it had a 3-day. Right, you like that? That was good.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was great.
That was good.
Yeah, that was actually really fucking good.
So that had a 3-day domestic box office of $187 million. Now, we were talking about, as there are some folks who think that this film is destined to make $1 billion. Well, let's look at some. I've got some numbers pulled up here from the only film.
Want to share? We want to screen share them, or you just want to talk about them? It's up to you.
I'll just talk about it because I don't know how to share.
All right,
but that's okay. So the only film we have so far that is of this year that has hit the $1 billion mark is Super Mario Brothers, which already its domestic has already eclipsed Frozen 2, making it the highest domestic grossing animated film of all time. It is just under $500 million. That's good. So if we're going by the box office from now, every film expects to have a drop. So from week 1 to week 2 to week 3, you're going to see a lower audience. You're going to see a lower dollar amount. Well, at 50%, the studio is kind of like, okay, that's okay. That's fine. 55% and past that, they're sweating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From week 1 to week 2, the drop for Super Mario Brothers, 37. From week 2 to week 3, 35.
Yep.
From week 3 to week 4, 32. That is incredible. This thing has some amazing holding strength right here. And another reason why Little Mermaid will not hit $1 billion if you go from week to week. And this is a huge thing right here. So for the week 1, Mario had $58,268,865. The second week, are you ready?
Yeah.
$202,554,835, a positive change of 248%.
Mm-hmm. Also,
there
go ahead.
is no way this film is going to even come close to matching those numbers.
No, not even a little bit. And I know we had a question up top. It said whose idea is $1 billion? Apparently all the shills on the internet and all these websites and stuff like that shilling this movie, saying it's going to do incredible numbers, it's going to make such a great profit, and it's
not gonna... interesting this, and just a little thing to throw out here as well. Now, for the last 40th anniversaries, Lucasfilm has released A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back on May 25th, the original date of Star Wars.
Okay.
If you notice, Return of the Jedi got almost no press and was released in limited form on the weekend of the weekend prior to May the 4th, which is a stupid name. Because they were never going to release something that could possibly cut into the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid opens May 26th. There's no way they're gonna let something. They are putting a lot of eggs in this cart.
Yes, and it's gonna go bad.
It's definitely gonna go bad.
I want everybody to see this. This is
I'm glad
because we're talking about this and we don't think this looks good. We don't like what they've done with it. The actress has come out and said that it's about time that we have a black Little Mermaid. She feels so represented.
Moses, the a la Moses Ingram.
And so look at this. This was the Little Mermaid official trailer. 4.36 million subscribers on Walt Disney Studios. 309,000 likes. 1.9 million dislikes. And this is low.
That's a flipping ratio.
Now, also, say once again the total subscribers to the Walt Disney YouTube page. How many subs?
4.36 million.
4.36 million, and it got
1.9 million downvotes.
But how many upvotes?
309,000.
Okay, so hold on, let me do some math here. 309,000.
Math with the Joker.
Stop it. 4.39 bit.
336 million. 4.36 million.
Okay, 36 million. Hold on, let me do this.
So you like your Ruthie's and orange drink, huh?
Kind of.
I switched it up, so it's not blue.
Just taking notes.
Okay,
so you should follow.
So the upvotes encompasses 0.07 of the subscribers.
Jeez.
Again, there's no opinion on that. That is just math.
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Nana Reaper said the actress can't even swim. Did she say that? Did she say she had to learn to swim for the role?
She can't swim.
Sure that's racist. Take it from the Caucasian. I'm pretty sure that's racist.
I can swim. That was one of the things my father made sure I learned how to do before when I was young, because he knew I'd be wearing the hijab. So he wanted to make sure that, if there's ever an accident, I could actually swim.
That's not good.
That's bad.
Yes, bro, but there's a Chrome extension, and there's also there's a couple of web extensions, like if you use the Internet Explorer version, whatever the hell it is, Edge, I don't remember. Anyway, so yes, that's horrendous. Like, it's absolutely horrendous. And quite frankly, we don't even have do we even have how much this movie cost yet?
I'm guessing if it's like most films now, it's going to be $200 200 million will be the stated production budget's probably going to be somewhere between that and 250. But if you go with 200 and they are throwing the marketing at this, so think of probably dollar for dollar. So another 200, so another 200 million. This gives it a guesstimate of $400 million price tag. This thing needs to hit $800 million to break even.
It's not doing that.
No, I don't even see numbers for it. How when was the last time we had a movie that's coming out in less than a month that we don't have any actual numbers for it?
From Marvel or
Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, whatever.
Well, Star Wars hasn't had a film since 2019.
I'm just saying. Well,
like Marvel kind of reports everything around the 200 mark, and they don't change that, even though, as we know from the other parts of the industry, that all the amounts of reshoots and the VFX, how they are overworked, and so they charge a lot more and they charge overtime. So these production budgets are just bloated. and the next one to come out from actually Lucasfilm in Indiana Jones, they're saying it's just under $300 million. No, it's closer to $4.
You know what? If I were Nintendo and Illumination, I would keep the Mario movie in theaters because that's going to eat into it. Because I'm pretty sure people are going to.
Oh, it already is.
No, but when the weekend of the Little Mermaid movie.
Okay, Kat.
Yeah.
I want you to. Okay. So, Universal does have a streaming service, Peacock.
Yeah.
What Universal doesn't do is what's up, Tyler?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
So
Tyler the Redbeard.
What they don't do is they do not pull their film after 60 days or do whatever and go right to the streaming service. They let it run through a full theatrical run. And Mario has only been in theaters, looking at the numbers that was yesterday's numbers that I had. It has only been in theaters for 30 days.
I have a quick question, because Sasquatch, do you cover any of this kind of stuff? Have you seen the trailer for this thing?
I've seen the trailer for Little Mermaid, and I watched a couple of videos. I listened to like Nerdrotic and I think what's Alpha Critic.
Okay.
Mr. Reagan's second channel. He covered a couple of them, but I generally don't pay attention to it because I stopped going to the theaters many moons ago.
Yeah.
About the time when a 20 or 85-pound woman started beating up people like Thor, I just kind of tuned out and walked away. I mean, okay, if she's a superhero, we can talk about it. I mean, Miss Marvel would have an excuse to be in that position or something, but we're talking about some secret agent over here who's beating up other secret agents. I have an issue with that.
Oh, the Marvels. Marvels.
That's gonna be fun.
You've been sent to die. You've been sent to die.
Oh yeah, I mean, because Dune. I mean, we saw
So November 10th is the release date for the Marvels.
Yep.
Now, generally, the studios release it in a spot where major films are going to have some time with the box office to themselves. No. Because again, November 10th. November 3rd is the release of Dune Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
November 17th, the week right after, is the release of the prequel to The Hunger Games.
Yep. Here's the official trailer from 2 days ago.
Oh, I thought they only released a teaser.
No, they released the full trailer. 339,000 upvotes, 5,500 downvotes.
This is gonna be good.
And we're gonna watch this because this is preceding the weekend before the Marvels, and then of course the prequel again to the Hunger Games is the weekend after. It is shoehorned between two movies that are
highly anticipated.
And even though, yes, whatever you may think about how the Hunger Games end, maybe the last two movies are a little not as what it quite was. It still has good rapport with fans, and Dune 2 people are looking forward to.
Yes,
it's breathtaking.
When you
This
see sand here,
movie's gonna
imagine
kill it.
water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's close swimming.
Close swimming.
I don't believe you. In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
This is the only casting choice that I am not happy with.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we do agree on that. So South Levittown, okay. Hail to John. How you doing, John? So
wait, is she supposed to be
Yes.
the daughter of the Party's emperor?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page.
The end of House Atreides. Your father didn't believe
And revenge, that would be Florence Pugh.
What if Paul Atreides was still alive?
Oh, great casting.
Journey.
Fade. Alia. The water of life. More fade. Paul. Oh.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone.
Still guard.
You're brave, we all know that. Be simple.
Right.
Be
Right, Sam.
direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
That's so.
mm-hmm.
You never lose me, Paul Atreides.
Long live the
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope.
May thy knife
chip and shatter.
Okay, that looks ridiculously cool. But I haven't seen the first movie yet. I haven't even seen the first movie yet, and that looks awesome.
Watch it.
I would like to
HBO Max.
and the
Go ahead,
first
Squatch.
movie is
Very good.
decent.
Go ahead, Squatch.
The first movie is decent. I'm not a huge Dune fan. I did like the older version. The attempt to do a remake
84.
was complete trash. But this most recent cycle of them, I read all the books, right? I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm an expert, but I read the whole 40,000 pages of that freaking saga. And so
that is commitment.
Agreed.
I read.
I know a thing or two about being committed.
40,000 pages.
I don't know how many pages it is. There's a whole bunch. Dune is what happens when
It's a
world
world.
building becomes
It's an
the
entire
main character.
world.
Yeah. You know, fun fact, I actually did research on this for a quiz. I found that the longest book that's out there is over 9 million pages.
Why?
Not surprised.
Some guy decades ago wrote about his life, and apparently it filled. I don't know where he got the 9 million's worth of history from, but it's over 9 million pages.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But,
Who is this guy?
But is anyone's life really that interesting?
Yeah.
No.
Larry's
I plan on having my
Larry's life. Wait, Larry's life is interesting. it consists of the muzzle and a leash. Come on now.
There was the bit before that.
Sorry, Larry.
No, not taking.
Shadow, did you have something you wanted to say? Like, you just stopped.
No, I mean, no.
It's just like,
no.
All right.
Howdy, Cool Frog.
Cool Frog!
Hey, Cool Frog.
Hey, Cool Frog, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so Disney's in a bad fucking way. And speaking of more Disney, because you can't have enough Disney in your life. Just
Sure you
really.
can.
Are you sure?
You really can't. Peter Pan and Wendy.
Oh. Okay.
We
talked about this last night. And did we talked about this last night on something else channel, where I looked at the so we have these numbers here. The audience score is terrible. The critic score for a Disney film, that's low. That is extremely low for a Disney film. And then swap Shadow and Squatch there. Thank you. So this is a very telling thing, because the amount of critics that actually put their name to give a review of this, it's only 120.
Mm-hmm. Squatch, did you try to say something earlier?
Probably, but I'm a mouthy guy. It's okay.
Okay, we're just gonna go through some of this because I watched this piece of garbage today.
You poor man, you.
Dude, why do you do this to yourself?
Well, somebody's got to fucking do it. Okay, so these are critics, right? All right, so here we go. I'm not calling this Peter Pan gone wrong, but it's not as good as that show either. Okay, so no classic. Peter Pan and Wendy is pretty charming affair. One that should be most appealing for relatively young children. I would probably say yeah, especially with some
filled with the message.
It's filled with a lot of the message. You'll see that. Trust me.
The message.
I got a couple of clips. Peter Pan and Wendy. What happened?
Which, by the way, I'm just going to say this here. The only good Peter Pan film after the original Disney animated film is Hook.
I agree.
All right. Don't overlook Finding Neverland. It's a weird, sappy, poignant kind of period drama, but at the same time, you can see the development of Wonderland in the script. It's actually a really good script.
Is that the one with
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I've seen that one. That is a good movie. That was
actually good.
Yes, ATL Transparency News. Is this live? It is live.
We're live in charge, bud.
Carrie says, Ryan, asking others to talk. Yeah, well, that's what I usually try to do.
Yeah.
When I'm on a live stream, when I'm hosting.
Well, not you, Carrie.
Well, usually because Carrie always has something to disagree with me about. He's always disagreeing with me. Peter Pan and Wendy is purposely crafted with care and thoughtfulness. And while it succeeds in expanding the ideas of Wendy, Hook, and Tiger Lily, really, it's Wendy, Hook, and Tiger Lily. It's at the cost of the character of Peter Pan. I would agree. So why did you give it what the hell, guy? B minus? Like, are you high on the crack pipe? Peter Pan and Wendy never mastered the redundancy of Disney's remake formula. They're swashbuckling and ticking crocodile and Smee, but the narrative always feels perfunctory and insert possibly because there's just no spark. There is no spark. It's utterly nonsensical. So these are coming from all the shills. Yeah. So I know that JV left, but it feels quiet. Did my ear?
Eh?
Oh, okay. I felt really quiet for a second. I'm like, did I go deaf? Like, are my headphones?
I'm eating a peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, Shadow's putting food in his mouth.
Pay no attention.
Hungry. I haven't eaten all day.
Fuck it. But yeah, so since I had to suffer through some of it.
Oh God.
No.
Hi guys.
Why do you hate us? Why? It's bad enough you hate yourself, but now you
But I
hate
love
us
you.
too.
Why would you do this?
Pirates
to
of the
me?
Caribbean instead.
I literally threw myself below you, and you do this.
Yeah.
I
And
forgive.
we all got to suffer. We all got to suffer together. So this is one of the moments to where Wendy is made to walk the plank. So that's Tinkerbell, just for the record. She wasn't terrible. She just made a bunch of facial expressions the whole movie, just kind of like just, and that's all she really did.
Did you get spanked?
Huh?
Remember, like Peter Pan like smacks her to like get the pixie dust. Do they do that in this?
No, they didn't do that in
I
this.
bet you
I can
didn't.
imagine why.
There's no way. No way. No possible way.
Yeah, they didn't. Okay, so anyway, here you go. There you go. Just you'll see.
Mr. Smee.
Absolutely.
She surely must have hit the water by now. Unless she fell very slowly.
Like, are you shitting me with this?
No.
How many times did I skip through that? And they're like, did she hit the water by now?
What?
Ugh. It's so terrible. This JV's not back yet. I was hoping. Did he say he was leaving?
No, he didn't.
Sandwich.
He probably disappeared to have a cancer stick. He'll probably be back in 10 to 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Did anyone hear a splash?
No.
Oh, and at this point in the movie, Peter Pan can't fly because Captain Hook sliced his chest open, and he fell like 5 stories down a rock tower.
So
landed with a thud on the ground, and now he can't fly.
So let me guess. Wendy's saves the day.
Yeah, as of right now, yes.
Fuck off.
Obviously.
Yeah. What the hell
Freaking
is
shut up,
this?
Samuel.
Bestest ever.
Spank, that's it, kid. You're no longer big. That's you shall be known as Twinkerbell. Holy shit!
Thou hast been dubbed.
Fatality.
Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you, Samuel, for that.
Off-brand, hentai-loving Captain Hook. No, Captain Davy Jones. Fuck, I'm pissed.
That is so. The thing is,
What's the matter, Tinkerbell? What's the
Let's be
matter,
honest.
Tinkerbell?
Let's be honest. Captain Hook was always a bit bi. He was always a bit sus. We all knew that. He dressed up in those fancy clothes. He was scared of everything that went TikTok, and he ran away at the drop of a hat.
Mm-hmm.
He was never truly a big bad man. He was a little light in the loafers to start with.
Well, also, apparently, rates of homosexuality among Caribbean pirates were higher than the general population, so I can easily see that.
how do you? I don't even know how you know that, Shadow.
That is a lot of
for some reason, this YouTuber I follow likes bringing that up in every video he does on Latin America. I can't explain it. What if Altist? Really good channel. Weird asphyxiation on homosexual pirates.
Well,
Okay.
you watch his stuff, so I'm just saying.
Mostly his Roman videos.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say that was a lot of soy to put out in one statement. Just I'd have started itching.
Well,
Caucasian, you are welcome anytime here. Thank you.
No, but one thing that someone pointed out. No, well, one of the people who was making a video about this pointed out that sometimes cartoons make that the adults act ridiculously dumb, but with a cartoon it makes sense, but with this live action it doesn't work. There's they're just too incompetently stupid. to be believable, whereas with an animated cartoon, you can accept things because it's a cartoon.
And also, they're doing this film to promote the message, where the message of the original story, and thus the animated film, the Wendy represented growing up, being responsible.
Taking full account of one's actions and living up to the expectations of those around you in its fullness. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's we're not done. So as I said, Wendy can fly now, as you saw. Peter Pan cannot. How do you think he gets there to try to help save the day?
She carries him.
Tiger Lily.
Of course, he rides a horse. Oh my God, with her.
And he's riding bitch.
He's riding bitch. He's riding fucking bitch.
Keely Chow, roll tide.
Hey, Keely, what's up, buddy? Dang it. Revenge is very excited about Keely Chow. Welcome here,
Keely.
bud. Yeah, so no, this crap. We're not done. Okay, we'll get there, trust me. So he's like, oh, we're gonna fight. Blah blah blah. They're circling each other. All is great. They start fighting. And oh, here you go. This is fun. So all the kids start fighting.
No.
That's Peter's move.
What?
Yes.
And plus, that girl is like 90 pounds soaking wet. Up against men weighing double.
Dare you?
Twice her size.
Yeah, and like what Kat mentioned earlier, it's like if that was in like an animated movie, we probably would look over it. It'd be like, oh, hey, it's just a fun and I mean, I personally would look over it, but like you look at that because it's you see that and it's like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, it gets more girl boss. Let's
it gets more girl boss.
It gets more girl. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. The new adventures. No. Yeah. Oh, and as for this Zenny Biscuit, Tiger Lily was one of my favorite characters in Peter Pan. Forget this movie. They don't even go see her family, the Native Americans. They don't even include them at all. They're not in this at all. Let alone the possibility that the song they sing could be considered insensitive. Just nothing.
The thing is also, and maybe it's just me, but I got the impression that the whole thing about Peter Pan wasn't meant to be accurate. That it was kind of like a children's
She got some skills, all right. She got the power of bullshit.
That Neverland was a child's world. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So so it wasn't meant to be realistic. So to me, it was like the way when you were a kid, you played pirates and Indians or, cowboys and Indians. So the Indians weren't meant to even be accurate. They were meant to be the way a child perceives them because it's almost like a child's world. I mean, you don't grow up, but
that song. What makes the red man red? Yep, they don't. Obviously, that would be considered in today's world. Yeah, it's the communism. But no, they don't even. They don't even go. The kids don't get captured by her tribe. Nothing. Just nothing. And it's so bizarre. They changed a lot, and this is the worst section of it right here. And it is you're going to see.
I just want to quickly point out what Mr. Dystopian said about how like it's the same thing they did with Mulan. This isn't my own take. This is a take I've been hearing a lot of times, but from like everywhere. I'm going to describe a modern Disney female character, and I want you to tell me who it is. Strong, independent, capable of saving herself, doesn't need no man, stronger than everyone around her.
All of them.
All of them. Like
all of them,
Nala
right?
from Lion King, Mulan from Mulan, Jasmine from like there's nothing different about them aside from different actresses, and they sing kind of sort of different songs, but at the end of the day, they're the same character archetype. the exact same lines, the exact same character. We don't want this. We don't want bread and butter every single day for breakfast. Spice it up, Disney. Show a little creativity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and real quick, Zeron, I believe Elizabeth Swann is an actual sword duelist better than this lady. Yes, because Elizabeth Swann, you actually saw her character progress in this movie. There was no character progression at all. Like you never see her touch a sword until this moment where she's like, "Let my brothers go."
Exactly. Stupid.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, all this is girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, girl boss.
Yeah. Does Peter Pan get to do anything?
From what I heard, he gets to be a dick.
He's still fighting Hook. And they're on the inside. Okay, the ship hit. The boys are going to try to save it. Blah blah blah. Oh, this is the moment. Oh, fucking Christ. So she flies.
She flies now. She flies now.
She flies now.
Oh, it gets more terrible. I don't want to get clipped. It's more terrible.
I don't want to go this planet anymore.
So I need to get to some of the worst parts. This is not even it yet.
There's worse.
There's worse than this.
Why do you hate us, Ryan?
Well, I'm doing this so people know not to watch this horse shit.
I got the point.
Like, JV, I understand why he hates me. I don't understand why he hates the rest of you.
Well, I'm beginning to think that this is his way of showing us like appreciation and love, because if he does this to himself, doing it to us means he's treating us like he treats himself. And why would he?
As somebody who watched
I don't want that.
Mulan,
I want to talk to your manager.
Excuse me, can I speak to the manager, please? This movie's not to my liking. Give me a Cosmo.
I could use a Cosmo. It sounds super gay, but it has alcohol in it, and that's
a bitch drink.
I know it's a bitch drink, but you know what?
It's Sex in the City.
No, I can use it with. I can go for whatever those people who think the Little Mermaid's going to make $1 billion. I can really go for that, because that would definitely make this movie look good.
Hey, love it. We thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
Yes,
she joins us on Monday nights.
After the stream, go over to Cannoli Sasquatch, because our good friend Nomi is going to be a guest on a truly female perspective that will be hosted by Mrs. Cannoli Sasquatch, along with Shiro and Left Eye Ego.
Yeah, we can send everybody over there. Just remind me we'll drop the link in the chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We all got to fucking stick together, man. You know,
we all got channels up right now. We can all drop the link in all of our chats. I have your live stream currently linked at the top of my chat, so anybody who comes in can hop over there and come back.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. I don't know how to do that. You'll have to show me how you do that.
We'll do it backstage. There's no point in cluttering up the joint with it.
No, not right now. We'll do it backstage. Okay, so this is where Freaky Geek. Hello, all.
Hey. Welcome.
Welcome to the fun.
This is not fun. This is hell.
So the ship's flying, by the way.
Why is the ship flying?
Because Tinkerbell used the magic to raise the ship while they're fighting. So since Peter Pan can't fly right now, and instead of the original one, he promised not to fly for the final battle, and he said, I don't want to break that promise. He can't fly, and they had to throw him off Tiger Lily's horse, and he had to jump in the air. It's fucking
Why
horrible.
doesn't she just make him fly? If she can make an entire ship, he doesn't have to. She could just lift him.
Well, if I remember right, and correct me if I'm wrong,
he lost his happy thoughts.
But the thing is,
lost his happy thoughts.
No, but the thing is, he doesn't need happy thoughts. Think about it.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Cat. In the lore. In the lore.
No. I'm not saying that.
JB, what are you
I'm
gonna say, Kat?
I'm not saying he is trying to fly. I'm saying sort of like how they lift the ship. The ship doesn't have happy thoughts. Use her power to lift him.
I'm
So
assuming
it doesn't require his thinking. It's just
I'm
him a dead weight.
I'm assuming because Wendy learned to fly and they did the pixie dust on the ship too at the same time. Her happy thoughts are raising the ship. That's the only thing I could fucking figure, because that's when you see like the like the goldness spreading over the fucking bow of it. What's
Also,
up?
correct me-
What's
oh,
up?
sorry, Bernie.
Yeah, good evening, buddy. How you doing? Where's the alligator? You see the alligator earlier, and then you don't see it again. So you see the alligator at
Broba.
Skull Rock, and then you don't
Broba.
see it. It's because the
Rings of power.
looks up a stone. Because the ship looks up, but a stone looks down. It's fucking hell.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong.
hey,
Isn't
smoking
it
auditor.
like his
What's up,
bond
buddy?
with his shadow is what lets him fly, or am I mixing
No.
that up? No.
It's pixie dust and happy thoughts.
Okay, I thought it was something to do with his shadow. Then my apologies.
I can at least buy pixie dust and happy thoughts. I can get behind that.
And I can, in a few calls, I can get some pixie dust.
Got that plug? Let me get that plug.
And it'll give you a lot of happy thoughts.
Depends on the mood you're in. I just like how it smells.
Girl boss. Oh, she gives him his powers back. She saved him from falling.
Fuck off.
Pretty sure that was the power boob.
You gotta
Sure.
You got a chub.
Oh,
That's what made him happy.
We're almost done. We're almost done. I want to put one last thing into. So apparently, Peter Pan and Captain Hook were best friends as kids, and that's why Captain Hook hates Peter Pan, because James wanted to grow up and Peter didn't want him to, and they became enemies. And then they fought, took his hand, threw it to the alligator, but you don't see the alligator again. So going through this trash garbage, which we're gonna. All right, so he's like, "Oh, go ahead, blah 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 blah." It's so gay. He falls, and then he goes to fall. He falls in the water. There's no alligator, by the way.
Probably because they didn't want to allude to Hook being eaten.
Yeah. So no, they in the original movie they didn't show it either. So skipping all the way to the end here, Peter Pan, the Lost Boys actually stay with the Lost Children, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They
Lost
stay,
Bays.
The Lost, yeah, they stay with
Tyler,
with Wendy, Simon, and Michael's parents, and
John
Peter,
and Michael.
John and Michael. Sorry, it's been I haven't watched the original fucking forever. What did I miss? Who said what?
Tyler.
This is the greatest I've ever seen. Yeah.
I mean, as long as you guys don't read what Samael said, I'm perfectly happy.
Oh,
No, but one of the things they pointed out.
Yeah.
Say no to pixie dust, Twinkerbell.
No, but one of the things that they pointed out is the fact that it's miserable. That that the kids aren't having fun. And it's like they don't. One of the things is, like when you see Hook, there's like I haven't seen it for a reason. You never see them eating. They're living in a hole underground with a fire. Whereas like in Hook, you can see why they don't want to leave, because it's a fun, cool place. Yeah, they fight pirates, but it's still.
Worked my ass off on that script. Ain't no gator. It's problematic. You only see the alligator once, and they escape it because it can't get out of a Skull Rock cave.
He's referencing a show we did a couple of weeks ago where we did a live voice production of Peter Pan from start to finish, the whole show.
What do you think, Shadow?
I was Tinkerbell.
Yeah, no, I know Gator's a strong creature, but still, it's Neverland, so it's make believe. But okay, this is the final thing I'm going to subject you to. This is the very end.
Can you see me, Captain? I'm still alive. I didn't drown. I'm floating.
Did you hear that? He goes. No. Crocodile? No. What then?
That's the end of the movie.
That's
Peter Pan comes back to save Captain Hook
because they were friends.
because they were friends.
Power of friendship rules over all.
And also because villains cannot just be villains anymore.
There are no bad people, only bad lights.
Yep. They're
trash.
Well, there's no bad people, just bad thoughts, and you must be purged of those thoughts.
Yeah,
That's
So
Sorry, I
please-
lost all of my bad thoughts in a horrible boating accident.
that horrible piece of shit was an hour and 46 minutes. I
Why
watched
do you
it.
do this to yourself, Ryan?
I watched it on I tried to watch it on 1.5 speed, but it was going too fast because like so I turned it down to 1.25 and it was still really hard to get through.
You are a saint, man.
And there are moments that I just started skipping. I was just like, oh no, this blah blah, like going, I don't give a shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Thank
could
you
not
for
watch
filtering
that
the
movie.
brainworms.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, I've always wanted to be like a movie and television reviewer, and the reason that I do this is that I always thought it'd be because I love movies and television, and some of the classic fucking works of art that we've gotten over the years, and I'm talking about like actual works of art, not like the garbage that we get now, which is just a piece of shit. But some like cultural, like the 1989 Little Mermaid is a fucking classic. This new one is going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a piece of shit.
Because they're not making art; they're making product. You consume product.
Yeah.
You enjoy product. You throw away product. You buy new product. Repeat.
Oh, and we don't have a budget for Peter Pan and Wendy. We don't know how much this cost. Still, it has been released on Disney Plus, and we do not have a budget.
I'm gonna guess. I'm just gonna guess. 175 million production, and they did some marketing for it.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw the marketing.
At least 100 mil. Total price tag $275 million. Unfortunately, it got dumped to Disney Plus. It's not going to make anything at the box office. Disney Plus just writes a check to Disney Studios for $275 million to cover the cost.
Big circle. That's all it is. It's a big circle. Big circle jerk. So
Tax evasion.
You know what? We have
it is not tax evasion, you dumbass.
No, it's just moving money around. I mean, I'm not
money
saying
laundering.
I
mean, I'm
just a shell game. It's just
a shell game.
It is okay. It is
You're cooking the books.
It's not being cooked because all you're doing because all the Walt Disney Company is doing is taking a $20 bill out of their back pocket and putting it in their front pocket.
Yeah, it looks like they're turning a profit when they really aren't. I'll say this because
Disney Plus is where they dump all of their losses. Disney Plus is in the hole $12 billion.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Larry.
He's muted.
He's muted. I don't know if he may be away from the keyboard. I was going to ask him because he does have children. Maybe because
Sorry, I had to put one of the children to sleep.
Okay. Did you see any of that lovely movie that we just watched?
Peter Pan? Hell no.
No, I mean, did you see what we saw? Like what I showed? Because you have kids, and I'd kind of like to know what you think.
I wouldn't. No. I did see a lot of it. I saw a lot of what you showed. No, my kids wouldn't even watch it. I know my son well enough to know that he would throw his toys at the screen.
I would.
Bad.
Yeah.
How do you think he broke my 55-inch? I got a spare TV up there because he did. Last time I showed him something from Disney, he threw something at the screen and broke it. So no.
Oh wow, I like it.
Wait.
That's kind of awesome.
Wait,
Yeah.
Larry, what did you show him?
It's Disney. Does it even matter?
Yeah,
no,
no.
because there's different tiers of bad.
It's Disney in modern day.
Yeah.
Oh, Disney
Cartoon,
modern
it
day
doesn't matter.
Yeah, modern day Disney doesn't matter. It's just
Modern
modern
Lion
day.
King is slightly better than modern Mulan.
It's still garbage, Shadow. It's
It's
modern
still
day
not great.
Disney.
What you just described is the difference between brown and green poop.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the difference
Andrew,
between colon cancer and brain cancer. They're both going to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let the green guy talk.
No, don't let him talk. That shadow guy's a
mean
freaking
Tinkerbell?
asshat.
You mean Tinkerbell?
Yeah, that's Twinkerbell. No,
What's my name now?
he's
Change it.
he's our resident youngin, so he does get to talk. But we also kind of limit what he says because he says a lot of stupid crap sometimes.
Yeah,
we're helping him to grow as a YouTuber, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So,
we're also helping you to grow as a gen. What is it? Your generation is that you're supposed to be a part of, so you can.
Gen Z, Homelander, whatever you want to call it.
Homelander. What the?
Yeah, like that's one of the names I heard a while back get thrown around for my generation. I don't know if it's the one that stuck, but it was like
no. You're talking about the generation that hates America.
Well, no, it was like specifically like it's the generation that grew up with like the threat of domestic and like foreign terror. I don't know if that name stuck, but it was like a long list of names like
no, you don't deserve Homelander.
Bitch, I grew up in the Cold War. Shut up.
I'm repeating what I read. I'm not
This
like
kid's never fucking covered not once has he ever heard the freaking air raid siren because there's might be a nuclear bomb.
Oh, I think it's stupid as well.
Get under your
I found out
desk.
about this when I was
Don't
living
use it. Never use it again.
I
Never.
don't. I found out about that when I was living in South Korea, where we had a closet with gas masks because Rocket Man might actually start gassing the city we were in. But then we get called Homelander because some kid in the middle of New York is worried about like no, you don't. It's stupid.
Yeah, I'll never use it again. I don't want to hear that term out of your
Yeah.
mouth
I'm not
ever
going to
again.
use it.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Good to know.
Did you guys hear? So Andrew brought up the boys. Did you guys hear that the end of season 3 when Homelander basically blasted that guy who was through fucking haranguing him and the kid was actually a reference to Donald Trump.
Right. Yeah, because the entire time, like Homelander, the entire season was just a Trump allegory.
Right. That's the
entire fucking season.
Now,
people can't get over Trump.
Season 1, there was nobody safe. They made fun of everyone, everything. It didn't matter. What's up, Outpost Nerd?
Hey, Outpost Nerd. What's up, buddy?
Season 2 went very heavy in one direction. It absolutely did. Season 3 has come back, and they make fun of everyone. And is Homelander being used as an allegory for Donald Trump? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not to Donald Trump, but right-wing America.
I thought it was a reference to the Homeland series, the Homelander generation being the Homeland commies and socialist series. If I got the right series, I think that's what I thought it was.
The Americans.
There was a failed. I'm pretty sure there was a failed series that went about 2 seasons named Homeland.
Right. It was with Claire Danes there was a star.
I think so. Okay.
Yeah, and then there was another one, the Americans with Carrie Russell, and I forget who the male star was, but these were Soviet spies in 1980s. So 1980s suburbia during the Reagan years.
That sounds amazing.
What Revenge says, Trump isn't even part of this stuff, and yet they still keep dragging his name into it. Yeah, well, it's because they were broken. They're broken people.
Because they need enemy.
They need to hate. Without hate, they can get nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
What I also found, like, I found this out later on because, like, some people on, like, the Reddit were talking about this. Apparently, Huey in that
Why
season...
are you on Reddit?
Because I'm a dumbass. Apparently, according to the writers, Huey was supposed to be an example of toxic masculinity, and his drive for power, for superpowers, was because he felt emasculated by Starlight having powers, not he wanted to help the people he cares about and kind of got power drunk. Like, these people are like, I genuinely think most of these writers stumbled into the good parts of season 1 and season 2 because some of the like stuff they've said about what they meant for season 3, I think it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Just like to say, hello, Mr. JT Gunn, late night.
What's up, JT?
What's up, buddy? How you doing? It's good to see you. What did I do today? I'm going to be having a conversation with a gentleman who doesn't care for us.
Why?
Because I think sometimes it's okay to have conversations. Try to have.
You want to poke the bear?
Not really. I just
you do.
Well, no, because I don't want to fight with the guy. Like, because that's
Ryan,
disingenuous.
Ryan,
that's disingenuous, dude. I don't want to fight with the guy, but I want to be like, I want to find out why he thinks it's okay to call all of us fucking names, and then turn around and try to act like he's some kind of saint.
Because in their mind they are on a righteous cause,
and that's what I want to try to figure out and understand. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
They are on a righteous cause because they're changing the world to be more accepting and more loving and more tolerant and more this, and you are standing in the way. The problem is they are so emotionally fragile that when anyone stands up to them, they resort to name calling. There's your conversation. Done.
Yeah, no, I know, I know. I guarantee it's going to devolve to that because dude's he just does nothing but make videos about everybody on our side of the opinions.
May I give you?
Darn it! I keep hitting.
May I give you some? May I give you my opinion, please?
Of course, and then we're going to move on to Guardians because that's not the point of the show.
Just take lots of deep breaths because I know you, and you will devolve it. You will devolve it. You will reflect what is projected at you.
I'm going to work very hard not to.
Okay.
Because that's not productive. I know we kind of bicker at each other around here and stuff like that. And we get into it, but no, I don't want that to be the kind of conversation that we're going to have.
I hope so.
So yeah, I'm not.
Is this going to be a live stream or is this going to be just
most likely? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Remember, a fool and a genius are yelling at each other. A bystander can't tell which is the smart man and which is the idiot.
Shut up, Shadow.
No, that's a good point. He got a good point. I give the kid the applause. We got to give him props when he says something smart. We can't bash him all the time.
Yeah.
He gets one day a week where he says stuff that's useful.
I don't. No, we can definitely bash him all the time. That's what middle school was.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
it can be done. You have the technology.
Exactly. We're going to be rebuilt. Well, yeah, I guess we have the technology. We can rebuild them. So,
we can rebuild him.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I just saw.
Let me look at the numbers on this.
So wait, so you're saying we're going to create Shadow GPT?
Please don't.
Well, he said we could recreate you, so Shadow.
I don't want to be an AI.
Are we even sure you're real right now?
I mean, none of you have ever met me in person, so for all you know, I am an AI.
I've been stalking you for weeks.
Well, if you're an AI, you need an update, I think.
I'd agree.
Or at least a date.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Shadow is.
Yeah, no. Wait.
Shadow is scared of girls.
No. The problem is Shadow isn't sure what he's dating is a girl or not.
It's a mix of both, honestly.
Refresh. Then I'm going to turn ads back off, you losers. Okay, so here we go. This is from the critics. Bowling Green Daily News. Okay. It all adds up to a fitting swan song for one of the most beloved groups in the Marvel cinematic comics universe, cinematic universe doofus. I'm seeing mostly tomatoes.
Positives. Right. So
there you go.
I think this film is getting a lot of. There's going to be a lot of initial love for this film, and I was looking as we were talking last night that the low end projected domestic the box office is going to be around 120 million. Looking at the numbers right now, yesterday, which it was when it opened, but it didn't have all day. It did $17.5 million. Also internationally, it had a 35 million. So going into its full weekend, it already has a $52.5 million head start total box office. So 120, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe 125. If it gets around the 140 mark, I would be impressed.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out we'll find out. So from a top critic from AARP movies, the Guardian junkies and kids of all stripes, I think they mean types, I don't know. This 2-hour reunion with old character friends.
2.5.
Is it 2.5? Okay.
2.5 hours.
We'll have them singing Peaches and Herb's 1978 soul classic Reunited, and it feels so good. Okay. The Rotten One feels more like an imitation of a Guardians movie rather than an actual Guardians movie. Flirts with being interesting, but I checked out after the 90-minute mark with nearly an hour to go.
Mm-hmm.
That is quite the
Yo, Copa.
Hey,
Copa.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? How's everything
Release
going?
the McCracken.
Release the McCracken.
Okay, so really quick, how many? So we mentioned we mentioned the number of critics for the Peter and the Wendy. How many critics are chiming in for a Guardians?
It is 268.
Okay, so more than double. More than double.
Yeah. We also have 95% from
Normies.
From the normies. Obviously, they're all saying verified. Oh, wait, everybody's really that verified? I don't know.
I believe half of these are bots.
I'm about to say, I don't.
Yeah, none of these are. Look, I don't know.
Here you go. Me and kids love this movie.
Bot.
Yeah, and
it's
kids.
But it's also like you hop in there and it's like there's just no. You don't feel any sort of like there's no emotion behind what's being said. There's no, it could just be a lack of creativity in the general population. But I have read maybe 1 in 5 of like reviews on Rotten Tomato feel like an actual human being wrote those. And if they are being written by human beings, that's a bigger problem in my opinion.
Can everyone on panel drop their channel link in chat so I can reroute it into my chat? They're asking who's who and stuff.
Okay.
Sure.
You'll get a chance.
Ryan is verified on
You
OnlyFans.
work for me immediately. Do that thing I tell you to do. I'm sorry.
Now I'm scared. Okay.
Boy, now you sound like the warden at Arkham, so I'm just gonna say go fuck yourself.
How about if Alex Jones came in and asked you to do it real nicely? If I got you a couple of power bars and some of that good coffee we've got over there.
I would shove my crowbar right up his ass. Jason Todd got up.
Good luck, bud. I had that sewed up 5 years ago. There's no possible way.
These are all verified.
How are they all? Every single one of them. I'm sorry, but not a single one of them has a picture on there. Yeah, but none of them have
That
icons
seems unlikely.
like avatars.
No.
Not a single one of them has a picture.
They
Yeah.
wouldn't
Those are
be
bots.
dishonest, would they?
Consuela, I actually fell asleep. There was only about 5 other people. Why is people capitalized in the theater?
Because there were also dogs.
Because I feel like that's a real person. Just because that has emotion
assume
behind it.
Yeah, it's it was a good ending to this group of Guardian members.
That's it.
That feels like a bot.
At least it ended.
Yeah.
These are all verified. I can't tell you about the movie. I walked out because the projections aspect ratio was out. Oh, somebody else said that too. So I'm assuming those are real people because I saw 2 comments similar that the top was cut off. Great movie all around, touching, amazing, best MCU trilogy ever. Funny, great music, entertaining. Lots of twists and turns, plenty of excitement. Love Marvel movies. Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. I don't buy it, guys. I just I don't buy that. I mean, I'm not saying that the movie's going to be bad. I just don't. I think they're doing the normal Rotten Tomatoes thing.
It's probably going to be middling, like maybe 60 or 70 instead of like a normal 80 or 90 that you would have come to expect from like a phase 2 or phase 3 project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any has anybody actually seen it yet?
No, I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
Okay.
Matinee show.
There's one thing I forgot.
Yeah, let me know what you think, JV, because like I was actually really tempted to go to like the theater. I forgot its release date, and then Twitter blew up with "It's Man." I'm like, that sucks. So, yeah, I'd love to know if it's one of those things where like I should actually go and watch it, or if I should just.
Well, if it's a matinee, I mean, they're paying like what, $5 to $7. So I mean,
yeah,
that's worth it either way. So
I mean, it's more of a time investment for me, really.
See, I mean, it's an absolute triumph. Yeah. Nope, don't really care to. Dang it, keeps bumping on me. Don't watch these movies unless I'm at sea. That's fair. Those are not the Guardians. So do we want to discuss we do want to discuss the Fantastic Four casting rumors.
Lord.
Larry.
So
Larry.
I'm pulling something up. I mean, Larry, you seem to have a pretty strong opinion. If you want to kick us off,
go for it, Larry.
Have you ever seen a good Fantastic Four movie? The
No.
only thing fantastic about those previous movies were the ending credits, and those weren't great.
I was okay with I was okay with the first 2. They weren't great, but they were fun. Is because I was younger. I was still their early 2000s. So yeah, I was still in like high school.
You were baby nuts back then.
Yeah, I was younger and baby nuts.
No. The only good thing about them was the Midnight's Edge commentary content that came out of Fan 4 Stick. It's the only good thing out of them. I remember that was some of the first content I ever watched from Midnight's Edge.
I liked Jessica Alba and
you just like Jessica Alba.
Well, she is fucking hot.
Facts to check.
Well, I mean, can you blame anybody? She's still pretty hot too.
So we have heard some rumors that. So this is one that Margot Robbie has been offered the role of Sue Storm.
Not a bad choice.
If you would have told me this after, say, Wolf of Wall Street, I would have been very happy with this casting. After The Birds of Prey and the Immaculate Emancipation of one Harley Quinn, this is not a good choice.
Yeah.
I've also heard the name Kristen Bell, who, if you ever watched the TV show Veronica Mars, that's her.
Mm-hmm.
I've also heard the funny one, which I think is a complete troll, that Mila Kunis from that 70s show is being talked to be a gender swapped thing.
No.
Yeah, that's supposedly the rumors.
Why?
Why? Because the message. Now, however, I have said from the moment this project was even announced that they were even going to do this thing. So before any script was going, like, this is what we want to do in phase 6. I said from the get-go, Ben Grimm will be sacrificed on the altar of woke. If not by a gender swap, and there's a reason they put this character into MCU canon, is Marvel will go to and folks will say, but it's in the comics. They're gonna make their take on the John Byrne run of Fantastic Four, where the powerhouse of the team was not the Thing. It was She-Hulk.
Oh God, no.
No.
Anything
Yep.
but no.
Yep.
No more
No,
She-Hulk.
I don't want to be
Yep.
here.
No more She-Hulk. Dear God, no more She-Hulk. No more She-Hulk.
I mean, he left, so I'm gonna give him 5 minutes. I mean,
Who left?
Shadow just boned out.
He said he's like, I don't want to be.
The subject of She-Hulk is touchy because she's not.
Yeah,
she only ever gets angry all the time. That's all.
Oh, that show is so terrible. I watched that.
Let me tell you how I watched it, and this is the only way I could make it worthwhile to watch. I sat down and watched the very first episode, and I realized that I'd made a calamitous decision. And I was like, man, I just started it. I'm autistic and I can't stop because I began it. And now I can't quit. And I have to finish it. I can be able to sleep at night. And so I went and got me a pint of rum and I sat down and binged it while I shot those shots. And when I got up, I turned it off and was like, there, that's done. And maybe I won't remember it. And then I passed out and pulled a vomit on the floor.
That's the only way you can enjoy that.
Now,
better than watching the damn thing.
Now, unfortunately, the John Byrne run of the Fantastic Four was great. Because they had a proper She-Hulk. Do not be surprised. Do not be surprised, and don't be surprised if you start seeing articles coming out about possibly bringing She-Hulk in because it was in the comics. Don't be surprised.
See, we're going to use the comics as examples when it benefits us, but if someone points out an inconsistency, we're going to call them a man, baby, child, and they shouldn't play with children's
I'm not going to
toys.
call
No, you're not. No, I'm saying they are. Like, they'll use She-Hulk in Fantastic Four. This is something that's happened. But then White Wolf, T'Challa's white adopted brother, is something that can't happen, even though that's in the comics. Like, shifting the goalposts, which, I mean, everyone here knows they do that, but damn.
Well, and plus, this is also, let's see,
If they
who
didn't
created,
shift the goalposts, they would never.
but also, who created She-Hulk? Stan Lee, right?
Yeah.
What is the point of doing all these gender swapped characters?
Because they hate us?
No.
It's to rewrite the culture.
No.
No?
It's so they don't have to pay royalties to Stan Lee's family estate.
As soon as Disney took over Lucasfilm and Star Wars, they stopped paying royalties out. And they started changing fucking everything, so they have to pay anything. So
25%.
Yeah, 25%.
Just enough.
Yep. It's
so
here's what real quick Margot Robbie is supposed to possibly look like. This is like a fan drawing, but this is what we could possibly get.
Okay, now
she looks too old for the role. I'm sorry.
Well, now to be fair, there have been good stuff from fan art that has come to fruition. I could think of one right off the top of my head, and that is Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka.
She's the only thing good about Star Wars.
That came from her show is dead on Evil now. Just saying.
Revenge says Ryan. Really? What? Really? What? I'm
So
not sure.
what?
What you're? Yeah. Release the McCracken. Robbie isn't that busty.
And Sue had a rack.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not going to have a rack in this. What are you talking about? How dare you even consider a woman with boobs? Women don't have
women are
boobs.
androgynous at best and masculine at work. At
Just be
probable.
glad we can be pretty sure, probably mostly a woman, maybe. Although
I
she
see
is
Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie is in fact a woman.
And then
pretty sure.
And then
Yes, because Sue Storm is supposed to be in her 20s, and if they want to do it,
you sure about that?
She's supposed to be. She's in college when she meets
Reed.
Reed, because
Okay,
he's her professor. She's like
they were co-students.
No, not in the. No, I don't think they are, dude.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't there some comics where this might be, I may be thinking of a different character, but doesn't she have a kid in some runs, or am I thinking of something else?
She has a couple of kids. I mean,
Yeah.
Nathaniel.
Yeah, that's true.
Now Nathaniel Reed. Nathaniel Reed. You know who Nathaniel Reed is, right?
I wasn't
Kang.
taking the.
It's Kang.
Kang.
It's Kang. And then there is.
Kang the
And then there
Conqueror.
is.
Yeah.
And then there is Franklin Reed, who could basically create
Franklin
an entire.
Richards.
Who can create an entire universe with a thought.
Yep.
Just
Easily
power
the most powerful mutant
power
out there.
Just power on God level.
Yep.
Yeah, so why not just have like instead of an origin story, which can we please stop getting fucking origin stories, have the Fantastic Four like they've been established for a bit. And then you can have I don't know, that's just something I think. It could just be I'm tired of the origin stories, but I wouldn't mind some of the characters being older if we can skip past the I don't want to be a hero, family member dies, I'm a hero now stage of the story.
Well, I just don't understand. At this, I thought I'm sorry. How long is it going to really get them to learn the message that this woke thing isn't going to work? I mean,
when they get what Bud Light's getting right now.
Disney.
I thought they were.
Disney will be the last ones to learn that lesson
To join the party, correct?
And also at the same time, the government will bail them out
if they ever show up.
Because that's what we.
Oh, and I just checked. Fantastic Four #1, 1961. Reed was a house guest while he was attending college at Sue Storm's aunt's house when she was 17.
Okay.
So he was never her.
Okay. So if she was 17 and he was in college, then why
college so they're just a few years apart.
Why am I to understand that? I thought somebody I thought it was that they were like 15 years apart.
You might be thinking of like a different movie.
That is probably because of the actors that played in those first two films, because there was a gap.
There was a gap. Yeah, no, I know in the movies, but I thought there was a comic run where there maybe. Anyway, no, I'm gonna say
been one at some point, like a 2 or 3 issue one.
Some reboot somewhere. Who knows?
JV just looked it up, so I mean, it's not really. I'm not really too concerned about it. I wanted to check in on Jonathan Majors, see if we've heard anything about him recently.
I haven't.
Oh yeah.
I haven't heard.
See, shit like that is why indie comics are going to be a lot better than
this is the one of the most recent things I can find that's not including, because Kang is in. Is he in
Loki?
He's in Loki season 2. Isn't he also in supposed to be in one of the post-credit scenes for Guardians or something?
I have not heard about that, but I'll find out in a few hours. So
Yeah.
How much you want to bet the reason why they're throwing Kang and everything and making him come off like a putz is because they're going to reveal the next actual Thanos is like a woman, like Death
It
or
is, of
something
course,
like
a
that.
woman. It's going to be like it's not going to be an obvious one like Loth or the any of those people. It's going to be some random bucko that they came up with from.
Okay, so but Disney's going to be very hard pressed to not get rid of him. One, because he checks a lot of boxes, and two, they have pretty much attached their cart to him for this next phase, for this phase and the next phase of Marvel films.
Right. Oh, I don't mean they're going to ditch him. I mean like the character itself. Like they're like badly trying to make him come off like the next Thanos, and then they're going to do a bait and switch with like some female villain later on.
Well,
like,
considering the one of the Avenger films is called the Kang Dynasty, no.
Okay, so they're just being bad writers and shoving him in too early and making.
Well, yeah, this is what happens when you hire. This is what happens when you hire the writing staff of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
They seriously did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jessica Gao wrote She-Hulk. She is from. That is where she is from. Dan Waldron, who wrote Quantum Mania, and he wrote one of the shows, and he is writing Kang Dining, and he's writing Kang Dynasty is from there. There's a lot of the Rick and Morty.
Okay. So I found an article about possible actors who could replace Jonathan Majors if need be. So I just want to kind of scroll through this list. We have Aldous Hodge, who was in Black Adam. Yep, he was Hawkman in Black Adam.
He was good.
He was good. I would agree with that. He was good. We have I don't know why we don't see a picture. I hate the archive when it does this. Damson Idris.
Never heard of him.
No, has been floated around about a month now online with some rumors indicating he might have been approached by Marvel Studios, but this hasn't been confirmed, so it's just bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Snowfall and Black Mirror, the Hulu series Swarm. John Boyega.
Yeah, you know what? No, he's not.
He is not going back to the fucking mouse.
Don't be surprised. Do not be surprised.
I would be surprised.
I will lose what little respect I have for him if he goes back to the fucking mouse.
He is rumored to be in talks to come back to Lucasfilm.
Well, I
This
mean,
man
he
has
hasn't-
no dick.
This man also has
No.
no career. Have you seen anything coming out with him?
This man's hungry.
Yeah,
exactly. And he's thirsty.
O.T. Fangbinel?
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
The Handmaid's Tale. Okay. Yaya Abdul Mateen the second.
No, don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know who. I only know one dude, and even if you two dudes, and it's like no. I'm gonna go with no.
Now this is gonna be now. I don't know how all the studio legal stuff works, but since Jonathan Majors has no representation right now, because his talent agency and his PR firm dumped him.
Yep.
So he has no agent. He has got no one to work on his image. I mean, he was not allowed to be at the Met Gala, which if you saw how they all dressed, that's probably
a good thing.
Good thing. Exactly.
I think the cockroach on the red carpet got more press.
What's crazy is, look, I'm a big cat person. The only clip I saw was the lunatic going, "Ow, woman!"
Oh, you
what's
mean
wrong with
Jared
you?
Leto?
No, the lunatic who kept meowing.
Oh yeah, there was somebody. No, somebody else dressed up did prosthetic kind of makeup and stuff with a nose, like you would do for the show Cats. Yeah,
Yeah.
some weirdo
Yeah, I
showed
saw
up
a
like.
picture of that. They look like a fucking mouse.
Yeah, no, they dressed up like a pussy.
And they acted like a pussy.
Superman, don't stop the missiles, please.
Doja
Wait,
Cat.
what
Wait,
the hell
no,
is a
stop the
Doja
missiles
Cat?
until I get to Mars, please. I
No,
want to live.
just don't.
No,
don't.
just
No, we
don't.
need a
Sorry.
total rewrite of history. We're just going
I
to take
wanna
the
live.
mayor straight to the
No,
face. We don't care what you want. We want what's
Tinkerbell,
best
shut
for
up.
mankind. End it
No.
now.
Yeah, I can just do this.
Bad.
What's funny is that he thinks he did something because then I just do this, and he can't do shit. No. So, what if? I'm gonna say this. What if? Because there is a female version of Loki in the multiverse. What if?
No, that is
No,
the.
no,
that is
no.
the.
That's Enchantress.
That is the. That is the.
I'm intrigued.
That is the Enchantress from
That's
the
what you're
Loki
saying.
comics.
I
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but what if they tried to pull some fucking shenanigans and say there's a female version of Kang?
No.
I
No.
believe
No.
oh, King's
What's
wife.
gonna
King's
happen?
wife.
It sucks so good.
Well, I'm just
No.
saying. Would you put
Why?
it past them?
No, because
No, I wouldn't. But you're giving
because-
them ideas.
because oh please, you think they haven't thought of that already?
Oh yeah.
Stop it, Cat. Stop it, Cat.
Oh, why?
Because they don't care.
What is
They
it?
don't. Cat.
They don't care.
I have a really
Cat.
dumb question.
Okay,
Why are
Cat.
they so obsessed with women? Why are they
Cat.
so obsessed with women?
Cat.
Because
Yeah.
they're creeps.
Cat. You go. You go down the same slope every single week.
No,
Stop
but
getting. Stop getting so worked up.
no. I'm just saying. No.
You
Wait,
can't change it. You can't change it.
Hold on, JB. Let her let her say her piece. Let's see.
Look, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying about the woke. I get it. I get all of that. I just don't understand what's the obsession with women. I mean,
Because
seriously.
they've been oppressed.
Yeah, it's the same thing with their obsession with minorities. They think that they're doing this noble cause.
Reparations,
Yeah, basically.
Reparations.
And they think that they're the noble arbiters of what morality is. So they say you're all bad because you have oppressed women, and it's like, and they're pointing fingers at people who weren't even fucking there. Like, I wasn't around when fucking Jim Crow was a thing. I didn't do it, but they still want to say, well, if you don't do your part to bend the knee, you're a racist. And it's like, and I think Larry could probably say something about that, since he's the only black guy on the panel. I know you can't see him, but I know Larry. We all know Larry personally. He's black.
What are you talking about? Those people.
Yeah, what do you mean, you people?
I got something for that.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Well,
I think we all knew what you meant.
So, Lawrence, thoughts on this?
Where's my thoughts on this?
Well,
those are good thoughts, Larry.
Wow, that is so deep.
Well, because look, the Little Mermaid is coming out soon, and the biggest gripe is, it's like, why does it matter what her skin color is? And it's like, because Ariel's not black. And if you watch the animated cartoon from the 90s, like, she had sisters that, yes, were black, and then they just released photos.
She had friends who were black.
Yeah, friends. So, well, I thought some of them were sisters.
Nope.
No? Okay, well, I guess it's because I read today. Apparently they released. I saw this on Facebook. They released the sisters of Ariel.
Yes, I saw that.
And there's like an Asian one. There's a black one. There's like
Reading history.
Yeah.
You know what I
Let me see if I
think
find
about
that.
it is, most black people don't give a rat's behind about that. Most of us don't give a care, and most of us probably ain't even gonna go watch that movie.
We have. Go ahead, Larry. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I don't know who they're. Whatever they're smoking must be some powerful stuff, because
ayahuasca.
Nobody asked us if we even wanted that.
Okay, and this is
Hold on. JB, real quick. Somebody's here.
Dear God, no! Why?
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Samael.
Hey, so I don't have a lot of time, so I just wanted to stop in and say hello.
What's up, buddy? How's your night going?
It's a little backed up at work, so I just taking a break here. How do
you like Shadow's new name?
Well, seeing as how I coined it, I like it just fine.
Yeah, he's the son of a bitch who made it.
You mean
apologies, Miss Infamous. Apologies.
You mean the evil genius?
I wouldn't go that far on the second one.
I would. I would. Come on now. It takes one to know one.
Evil, good IQ scores. I'll go that far.
Oh, shut up, Shadow.
No, Shadow. No, Shadow. No, Shadow.
Shut up, man.
There you go. Okay, he's getting up. Ariel's sisters. Let's see if I can find the pictures on Twitter. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, doesn't this just prove he has like a woman like every night, which kind of defeats the purpose? I mean, granted, this was like the prequel setting this up, but his like Triton's wife died, and that's the big reason he was terrified of the surface. So making all the sisters different races kind of gets rid of that. And yeah, I understand that's the prequel. That wasn't brought up in the first movie. I totally understand that, but that's in the void. That's in the world. That's a part of the character. And now they've kind of cheapened that because the only way for a coterie of siblings to look that way is different moms.
Mm-hmm.
Or his wife wasn't faithful. One of the two.
Shadow. I mean, not Shadow. Samuel, do you want to give us some? Do you want to give us some background lore on the actual history of this story?
Yeah, I wish I was because talk about the ending especially. They should do that part. It'd be so good.
So, because for one, this is Danish. This is a Danish story, right?
Yeah, it is. It's Hans Christian Andersen was a Danish author, and he wrote this as a sort of a modern-ish fable. And modern-ish, I mean, like we're talking like 19th century, whatever. And as I recall, there's even a big bronze statue with a fountain attached to it in Copenhagen to this story. It's the Little Mermaid on the rocks and water splashing everywhere and shit. So Disney sanitized the ending because for obvious reasons. She kills herself. She deletes herself. That's the end of the story. And I mean, it's not 100% selfish because she's doing it so that Eric doesn't die, but at the same time, that's the end of the story. She throws herself back into the sea and becomes sea foam and dies, and that's it. When I was a kid, so this movie came out in 1989, and my mother went out and she bought a VHS tape of The Little Mermaid in 1989 when that came out, thinking that it was the one just released in theaters. And of course, if you guys remember who were old enough, back then it took like 2 years after it was released from the theater for it to be on home video. And so of course, this was not the correct one. This was an animated version that told the original ending.
Oh boy!
Which
explains some things.
Which is what we got as children in my house.
That explains a few things.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's much darker. It's much more dour. And there's not a lot of happiness to this story. It's a tragedy. The original story is a tragedy. And the Disney version just has always rankled me. It's inane. It's got shit music with the exception of one song. I don't care for any of the characters. Yes, Le Poisson is Chef's Kiss, right? But do you like that pun?
That was good. So, but so in the Disney film, we see Ariel's sisters. Mm-hmm. What skin tone do they all have?
White.
Yeah, more or less. I do believe there was a cartoon series that they put out
later on. Yes,
later on, where there were other, her friends. These were not her relatives. These were her friends, because Triton's kingdom is in fact a kingdom. It's not limited to just his kids. and all that. And there were other mermaids who had other skin tones, including a black one who actually had a pretty solid story arc for Disney afternoon shit. You know, and I mean, there's no reason they couldn't have gone with that one. You know, she was interesting, but whatever. So yeah, the thing I got is a bit of a logic bump for me here. So they're half fish, so they spend most of their time, you know, down below the waves, right? And the further down you go,
it's darker.
The darker it gets because the sunlight can't penetrate the water, right?
They should be.
Melanin is a response to constant exposure to intense sunlight.
Yes.
So why is she not just exactly? Why doesn't she have skin that you can see her veins through?
Yeah. Why doesn't she have like an anglerfish like lamp thing?
I mean, as what's his name, Matt Walsh put it, translucent. Look, hey, he's the one who brought up the translucent thing.
Well, this is the same problem that I had with what they did with Namor here recently. It was because so suspension of disbelief. I could buy that, you know, Atlantis had some ties to Mesoamerica. That's fine. I could get behind that because, you know, as far as the Atlantis myth goes, nobody really knows shit about where it actually was. We have ideas, but nobody knows anything if it exists. That's an opinion, man. Well, it is. You know, the fact of the matter is nobody really knows. Right. So I could buy that. What I can't buy is how a bunch of people, Mesoamerican, you know, descent or not, who live on the bottom of the fucking ocean, were as dark as that.
Right.
You know, they would be so pale as to make Norwegians look tan.
Dark. Yeah, if they had human skin tones to begin with.
And then that's a fair point too. You know, I mean, why wouldn't they be green or blue or gray or, you know, whatever?
Twinkerbill at the end.
Squatch.
Thanks for that, Squatch. That's great. Twinkerbill at the end.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was actually going to see that. Thank you.
I saw it. I hope Ryan would bring it up.
Oh,
you brought it up.
This is wonderful. This is great. This is great. I love it.
This is gonna continue into fucking Monday night too.
Oh,
it's gonna go on for like
ever.
Matter of fact, I am messaging Lily right now.
This is gonna blow up. I love it.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna be in the service, and someone's just gonna randomly find these streams.
Oh yeah.
This is totally gonna be your call sign, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking call sign.
We're gonna do this.
It's gonna be Baby Nuts or Twinkerbell. It's gonna be one of those fucking two.
How much
it'll be Twinkerbell.
How much would it take in your task for you to dress up as Tinkerbell?
No amount of money.
What? Oh, there's always a price.
That's small word.
There is not a fucking price. Unlike Davy Jones,
I've got a price.
Deal.
I'm just saying. How about a classy Tinkerbell?
No.
Hey, real quick.
What's up? What's up?
Real quick. Revenge of the Netherrealm asked a question about why they call her the Little Mermaid instead of just the Mermaid. Because in the original story, she was young. You know, she was a young juvenile mermaid, and as opposed to a fully grown one. It was literally about her age.
Yes, her 14th year, if I remember right.
Yes.
Wait, so, Shadow, but think of it this way: if you dress up as Tinkerbell, it will help your advancement in the service.
Dude, I guarantee you,
the fucking Navy. And the Navy is
no. All of them are woke at this point.
Well, but you're going into the Marines, which is an offshoot of the Navy, so you'll be used to seamen. It's fine.
In the Navy.
All you gotta do is eat some crayons. You'll be fine.
Oh, how much to get him to tattoo it on his butt?
No, tattoo artist who looks exactly like Hagrid.
Oh, that's my favorite comment of the day.
I'm not getting a fucking tramp stamp.
Not a tramp stamp, dude. The tramp stamp goes above your butt. We're talking on your butt. Like, pick a cheek, dude.
Okay, so what is
Clue, you're muted.
Muted, bud. You're muted, bud.
Hello, what's everybody? Hey, how's everybody doing?
How's it going, man?
We are great. And
this
Clue,
is a story
and
of a
Clue,
lovely
Shadow has a new nickname, Twinkerbell.
What?
Yes. Just go with it.
You don't want to know.
Just from now on, refer to him as Twinkerbell.
You
That
don't
poor
want to
kid.
know.
This is my fault, but that poor kid.
It was my fault, but that poor kid. Oh man, that is fucking funny.
Consider a brand, perhaps.
Well,
hey, you could just lean into it, kid.
Right?
It will get you promoted quickly.
You get you
in
a
the military.
tutu
Lean
and
into
do a little pirouette. I'm telling you, it'll pay you in the long run.
My self-esteem is non-existent. My self-respect, I've still got a shrivel of that. So no.
Well,
nothing.
self-esteem is a scam, so it should be
Right.
non-existent. Self-respect and
Yeah.
self-worth are the only things that mean a damn.
Always sell out. Not always, but sell out. Just don't do it cheap.
yeah, just say, hey, you know what? $500, I'll do it. 500 moolah. Think at the games you could buy.
No.
Yes. Dude, you.
So Ryan,
Yes.
is this the only gaming channel that's not spoiling Guardians 3? Because everybody else talking about it.
We have not spoiled it.
We did not go into any. We did not go into any plot points or
No.
anything.
Good.
So
But
Everybody's
Shadow.
spoiling it.
But Shadow, I am just saying, a little blonde wig. I mean, you already got the green on. Toss it on some wings. That is your new YouTube persona, dude.
Fuck off, the creeper.
Toss a coin to your bitcher. Clue's headset fell off.
Stupid, man.
Stupid, man. Oh man.
Wow.
Baby Nuts, Twinkerbell, and the Bitcher. All right, anyone else got any? Anyone else got any more?
No, it'll forever be Twinkerbell. I don't think
Yeah,
we're ever gonna get anything better than that.
That one's going to stick. So you have my apologies for the future grief, but I'm also going to laugh my ass off.
If you become a fighter pilot, that will be your call sign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to be a fighter pilot, so at
Just
least.
say.
Oh, you'll
You
still
don't
get a
know
nickname. You still can get a nickname in the military. Trust me.
No,
You'll do
I'm still
what
gonna
it
get
tells you to, boy, and you won't like it.
Yeah, and you don't get to pick. They'll just start telling you something, and you're stuck with it.
Yeah, kid. Look. You don't get to choose your nickname. Your
Yes,
nickname
I know.
chooses
I
you.
grew up on.
Yep.
I lived on a military base for 3 years. I know that. Like that's a thing that a bunch of people talked about.
They called them ankle grabber.
Yeah. So just think of Twinkerbell as getting ahead of the curve.
Right.
What's up,
Yeah.
Pacific? How you doing, buddy?
What's up,
It
Mike?
will definitely help your career, given what I mean, come
Jeez.
on.
If he can survive hanging out with a lot of us, he's gonna be fine in the military, especially.
Oh, I
because
don't know.
They
Look at that
pussied it
face.
down a little bit.
Look at that face right there. He is. Private Pile, what are you doing in my head?
What is that dirt doing in my hole, son? Get that dirt out of my hole.
Why? Why did you have to destroy my night with this? Why?
Because
You're supposed to come here, Clue.
Because you
I did
missed
not
the
expect
previous
to see
destruction.
This pisses me off.
If you follow, I don't think you're following me on Twitter, dude. If you follow me, I can add you to. I can send you the link much easier. So just I forgot to say that last week. Because
Samuel sent me the link to this channel
yeah. Did he send it to you on Instagram or Twitter?
on Instagram.
Oh, do you not use your Twitter?
Run
Oh, I
from
haven't
Twitter.
checked it in a while.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just so you know, to be a part of this panel, you
No.
have to be on
Yeah.
Twitter.
I'm
No,
on Twitter.
you-
I just need to check it.
You don't want to be on Twitter.
You don't have to be on Twitter anymore.
Bullshit! You forced me to get.
I know.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
of course you, but that's it.
I
You've never
did.
heard. You've
You
never
know,
heard
it's-
of
I'm
maybe.
in the fucking chat, and he's like, "Hey, Shadow, you need to get a Twitter," and I'm like, "No," and he's like, "Get a Twitter." No, get a Twitter. 20 minutes later, I have a fucking Twitter.
You know what's funny is I have Instagram for the exact same reason.
Oh, shocking.
He tried to get one of you tried to make me get an Instagram. I said no.
That was
Oh,
Ryan.
come on.
It was Ryan.
Yeah.
Probably Ryan too.
Was it Ryan?
Yes.
Probably during the time that
the dark days.
The dark days before Elon Musk, where all my Twitter accounts were getting fucking flagged.
Shadow, just drop your TikTok and you'll be fine.
I don't use TikTok to begin with.
Well,
thank God. I'm sure. Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. It's
Yeah,
fucking
you do.
Chinese spyware. I've known that. Like, I was getting shit from people.
He's right about
when I was
that.
in high school because I'm like, it's Chinese spyware.
Well,
they all think I'm crazy. They all thought I was crazy when I was getting banned.
That's true, but Facebook is U.S. Fed spyware, so
I also don't have a Facebook.
I only have
You
it
don't
for
have
my
Facebook.
Oculus.
What kind of an alien are you?
I have it for my Oculus. I have it in my.
I don't have Snapchat.
Okay, so we
Snapchat.
don't have to make him stronger. We don't have to improve him with technology because he's already a freaking bot. That's the only way you don't.
I had YouTube and I used Reddit, and that was it. Ryan made me use Twitter, which actually fixed the Reddit problem.
Yeah,
great
Reddit. Yeah, no,
I
Reddit
stopped
is
using it compared to how much I've been using Twitter recently.
the only thing worse would be like using Kiwi Farms. I
I
can't
got
say
Twitter. I just don't tweet.
Oh, okay.
I start tweeting.
terrible.
I'll just tweet some random video game stuff from Warframe because honestly, I hate
Warframe?
it.
You? No way.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking.
What's Warframe?
Shut up, Shadow.
Yeah, shut up, Shadow. Go
No
download
creeper.
it, and then you'll know.
Okay, Twinkerbell, be quiet.
No creeper.
Twinkerbell.
Creeper.
Twinkerbell.
All right.
Twinkerbell.
Are we really gonna do this, Ryan? Are we really?
We're really gonna do this. We're gonna talk about the lyrics, though. We're gonna talk about
You got the lyrics. Oh,
the Little Mermaid director says it was vital to update offensive song lyrics.
Fuck off.
I want to make the most offensive movie possible, please.
But-
with
but
the most
here-
offensive lyrics.
but the original lyrics were already about woman empowerment. She wanted to be free from her father. She wanted to go her own way. It was already.
Yeah,
It
but,
was too soon.
no, but she wanted a man. That's the
Kiss the
problem.
Girl.
That-
It's
that
Kiss
is
the
not the
Girl and Ursula's song, where it's
Yeah.
like
It's Kiss the Girl.
apparently like insulting people about their like
Here.
imperfections.
I got the actual what the
Okay.
director actually said.
Gotcha.
So where okay, yeah, so the director Rob Marshall, there are some lyric changes in Kiss the Girl because people have gotten very sensitive about the idea that Prince Eric would in any way force himself on Ariel.
But he
this,
didn't.
this is also one of the songwriters too. They're both being quoted here. Mencken said via Vanity Fair, quote, "We have some revisions in Poor Unfortunate Souls regarding lines that might make young girls somehow feel that they shouldn't speak out of turn, even though Ursula is clearly manipulating Ariel to give up her voice."
Yeah, like the villain's being a villain.
Poor unfortunate souls.
Like
Indeed.
the villain can't be villainous. Like what the
Course
this
not,
reminds me
Dad.
of like the
That's why-
satanic scare where it's like, oh, D&D is devils. Yeah, you're killing the fucking devils. Like
Shadow,
Ursula isn't
Shadow,
one of
Shadow.
the-
Ursula is a woman.
And I guarantee she does not get killed at the end.
No.
Ursula's a woman like Rosie O'Donnell's a woman.
This is true, but because she's female, she's exempt from being 100%
Yeah, she's
evil
body
and
positive.
or destroyed at the end of the movie.
No.
Isn't that why
She's a
they
woman
got
like
rid of-
that.
Hold
Like
on,
Whoopi
let's-
Goldberg is a
hold
woman.
on. Let's Squatch go real quick. Squatch.
What I'm getting at is she's body positive. She's of suspect gender, and her bottom half at least is black.
Bullshit.
And on top of that, the original Ursula character from the 1989 movie was based off of a drag queen. That is true.
Mhm.
Now they didn't. I don't think they took the personality from it or anything like that, but it was the look was based off a certain drag queen.
I would like to point out real quick that the song "Kiss the Girl," like if you go back and you watch that scene, they're talking about Eric being creepy and non-consensual and shit. Watch that scene again because the whole thing are Ariel's little friends trying to gaslight this dude into making out with a fish monster.
Valid point. Technically, she's a
Well, if you put it like that, I mean,
Actually, there was no song. It was just a roofie, and he remembers nothing.
That's some wild night. Why does my butt hurt? Oh, you fell down the stairs. What stairs?
There's no stairs.
Why they got rid of
still
Scar
seeing
song? Because it was a war song and Lion King, the remake, they cut out Scar song.
Yeah.
That was the
yeah.
best fucking part of that movie.
That was the best part. That was a battle song.
The remake. Be Prepared is the best Disney song ever.
I'm saying. And they took it out.
Yeah,
Sam,
no,
you
they
got
didn't
a
just take it out.
Shadow,
They turned it into a fucking slam poetry session.
Wait, what?
Shut up, Dr. Bell.
I thought they just got rid of it.
No, it's like he's like, be prepared for the coup of the century.
Samuel has to go.
Oh, sorry, Samuel.
Yeah, you're gonna perform the whole fucking thing, Shadow.
Next time you keep talking to me, I'll boot your ass, motherfucker.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
And then we're gonna call you Twinkerbell for fucking 5 minutes straight. No, I'm kidding. Samuel, shoot your shit.
Yeah, so like I said, I was only on limited time tonight because I've still got some other stuff to do. I'm going to be at work for a while yet. I will be listening, y'all, though. And you can catch me tomorrow on my channel for Screaming Into the Void, as well as a number of the fine people on this panel here. And then Sunday with Ryan and Horny Alf, we'll be doing our season 3, episode 2 review of Picard.
Yep.
And then we have moved Abyssal Musings from Thursday nights. Yesterday was the last Thursday night show. We are moving that to Friday night starting next week. So it will be next Friday. You'll be able to catch Abyssal Musings. It will be after Friday night's Royal Rumble, though. So no worries there.
Yeah. And
with Larry. And that's about it. Thanks for letting me slide in the back here and make you uncomfortable, Ryan.
You're welcome. See you, buddy.
Have a good night.
Sean D says, I like this energy. Shadow, more of this. Shadow, actually, look, he's got good energy. We're just trying to help him find that happy medium. You know, not to get a little too like.
Yeah, I basically told him that like, this isn't my stream. You want things done a certain way, and on my stream, I can't get this bombastic.
Online persona, blonde wig, and wings. I'm telling you, dude.
Fuck off.
You will take off like crazy, dude. Hey,
it worked for Quinn's bat.
Yeah, but that was going to be like the next Dylan
Mulvaney. But hey, it's worked for Dylan Mulvaney.
Tom Cruise.
What's the name of Joker's hyena?
Which one?
Butterloo.
Butterloo.
Go sodomize yourself with Lou. Like, go fuck off, JV.
Oh, wow. That was such a zinger there. Wow.
This is devolved. This is devolved.
You need some chapstick here, pal?
No.
I think they were from Kevin.
I don't want Kevin's fucking chapstick.
You want some?
No.
Kevin, you okay there? That Marvel's
Oh man, I thought he forgot about that shit.
Well, how about Kevin?
So depressing.
Oh, so director Rob Marshall has now shared his thoughts as well on the matter. In a press release for the movie per the direct, he backed up what Menken said by noting how making changes were necessary, feeling it's vital to respect how sensitivities have changed since the 1980s.
Oh, we got pussified. You mean that? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Quote.
Got it.
We asked Lynn Manuel to make some slight adjustments to the original lyrics for Kiss the Girl, because it's important to remember that the culture and sensitivities have changed over the last 34 years, and it's vital that we are respectful to those changes. Obviously, this is original. Also, scrolling down, where's Poor Unfortunate Souls? Here we go. This is from Kiss the Girl first. As Sebastian sings, quote, yes, you want her, look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you too. There is one way to ask her. Don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. So that's what they're changing, because now he has to ask for consent.
Fuck.
Like Samuel said, he's not the one wanting to do it. The friends are forcing it. He's being gaslit.
Pardon me, cat, but may I possibly extend my hand towards you?
I don't want to watch that movie.
Just kiss the girl.
I don't want to watch that movie.
Me
May I
neither,
just
I'm out.
lean in a bit closer? Does this make you comfortable?
She can't speak. How's she gonna ask for consent and she can't even talk? She doesn't have a voice.
Oh no, it's even worse because like she consents and then decides afterwards, oh, it's not like it's fucking stupid.
Oh God, why is it?
Shut up.
Please
Sing it, Ryan, with feeling.
Please redo our planet, please.
Please,
It's
nuke it.
broken.
Superman, just
Got
let
to
the
kiss
missiles
the
fall.
girl. Whoa,
Please.
Thank you, JV.
Please.
Exactly.
I want to live.
I don't want you anymore.
Should I call
Just
me-
wait, kid. You'll get over that.
Michelle, which one? Let me scroll up real quick. I'm kind of a.
Oh, it's the one about I need to get the fucking Halloween costume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then get the Halloween fucking
I'm
costume.
not getting the fucking Halloween costume.
Oh,
Look.
come on! You will blow the fuck up.
No.
Dude. Come on
Look.
now.
Or something.
You'll surpass me in subscribers on my main channel, man.
Right.
No.
Monetizing.
Then you'll
baby.
get a Bud Light sponsorship. Shadow.
The Nike.
Nike
Yeah.
I'm
The
not
Nike
some.
sponsor.
I'm
bet
not
you
some
you could
sad
get a
little man
Marine
who needs to dress
sponsorship.
up as a woman to feel good about himself.
I'm just waiting for my
Sean, I
underwear.
posted Sean, I posted the link in my chat. If you hop back over to my chat, you'll I posted Clue's channel there.
Ryan,
Okay. What?
Did you get my message?
On what?
Twitter.
I
Check your
did-
DMs.
Well,
hate
you.
Twitter.
Just
Wait,
check
so
your DMs.
wait, just a key question here.
Just-
When am I going to get my sheath underwear sponsor?
Huh? I was like, what?
What?
What direction
What?
did this go?
Shadow's going to be
Whoa,
getting
that's a left turn.
If Shadow's getting his Nike bras and his Bud Light, then I want my sheath underwear. Just saying.
I'll do it for 5 minutes.
Frickin' McCracken.
What did you do for 5 minutes?
McCracken made something on Twitter.
Oh no.
Here, yeah.
You know who would have been a perfect mermaid? Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. Perfect. She's
Oh,
Ariel
yes.
Page.
No, you're right. She's the right age. She's the right build. She's the right hair color, and she's even got the freckles. You're correct. Perfect.
She would have been perfect. This would have been a hit, but you know,
And
the agenda.
I believe I said a month or two ago that if they stuck to like the original Broadway score, this film would do well. Guess what? They didn't.
They're not.
Yep. No, they're not. And I accidentally
If it's what McCracken made.
No.
What's about to
It's
happen,
worse.
y'all? What am I missing?
What? Oh no. Whoa.
Something's about to happen. I don't know
I
what
don't
it is.
want to know, do I?
Something's
I'm
about
waiting.
to happen.
I'm just gonna wait and let everyone notice. Just look around.
It's only for 5 minutes. It's only for 5 minutes.
It's only for 5.
Look at Shadow.
I fucking saw it.
I'm not gonna make the kids. I'm not gonna torment the kid that long.
5 minutes at least.
Five
It's been almost about 5 minutes.
It's been 3.
No, from when it was changed. From when it was changed. All right.
Another realm. Another realm. I'd agree with that.
Oh,
we're
oh, that was wonderful. That just made my black little heart happy.
As for Poor Unfortunate Souls, the new version of the song will likely cut down on Ursula telling Ariel that her pretty face matters more to men than a conversation, as it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word. We can presume that the new song will get rid of this and other lines like it's she who holds her tongue who gets a man.
Ooh, Sean, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna go that far, but
Of all the people who are in prison right now because they listen to Ursula's song or they listen to Kiss the Girls, they locked up listening to those predatory lyrics.
Oh, Carrie. No, it wasn't like a thing that was going to come up. It's Ryan changed my name. Go back about like 2 minutes and you'll see it.
Yeah, it got changed.
Corrected it. He corrected the name.
He did not fucking correct it.
And then, well, I mean, Sean has another good little take on it. I mean, I'm not going to go that far, but I mean, I don't know.
I saw it,
but I don't know. Twerking Bell has a nice ring to it as well.
Twerk? You twerk too, Shadow?
Please, Shadow, don't.
No, he doesn't.
Come on, Shadow, show us. Come on, Shadow, show us.
How much would it
You're
cost?
the one in Vegas. You're the guy in the city of sin. Why don't you do it, JV?
I don't have to.
Kids
I
never
run this
coming,
town.
never coming back.
Someone's getting defensive.
Yes.
All right. You'll be. It's all right. You're good, buddy. It's fine. Trust me. All right.
Call sign. Twinkerbell.
We are over 2 hours, so we should wrap this up. So let's go around the horn.
Twinkerbell starts.
We'll have Shadow go first.
Twinkerbell.
Tell us what you got coming up, and that's
in the can.
In the can, guaranteed to come out.
Yeah. Monday night will be Game of Thrones with JV, Ryan, Tyler the Redbeard, No Me Without You, Lily 300 Mirrors, Mr. Grant Gregory. At least some of that will show up depending on scheduling. Thursday night, my co-host Kat and I will be doing Merry Madness, trying to mix in some guests from our Discord. But if anyone here wants to hop on up with that, it's just a variety of different topics, just to have a good time, really. And then catch me back here on Friday night, same time, last time as this for.
Why are you not planning on coming back?
I might need to think about it.
It's like it's up in the air right now.
Might need to give a good long fucking think about it.
Oh,
you're fine.
We're gonna lose sleep.
You'll be fine.
I know.
Dust yourself off. All right, Mr. Lawrence Knight.
Well. Hey, this has been a great stream. I know I just wanted to listen in on the conversation, but yeah, definitely have fun tonight. You guys can catch me with Samuel the Infamous next Friday night, same time as Sunday, so 11:30 p.m. We're planning some surprises for the show. We'll see what happens with that. But
and you guys are changing days next week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. So we knew it was going to happen eventually, but not this soon. But yeah, Friday, catch us next Friday night. It's quiz night, so I'll have some things on us about Sam's channel, and possibly some things about this one.
Uh-oh.
All right.
And the Hijabi Gamers channel.
Wow.
And everybody on this panel.
Wow.
Even Caucasian Sasquatch.
Wow.
That's those weren't stutters. That's each stop was basically a foot of his
Well, I like how it goes.
So he's 3 feet of
Asian. Yeah. It's got that large A in there, so it's.
You see my Cash App?
Yeah, Dred's got nothing on him. Anyway,
he's a diversity hire.
Diversity hire.
Wait, I thought I was the diversity hire.
You are.
But you're the marketing director, so it's like you did the hiring.
Well, see what we actually have a high quality ratio because minus our Hispanic friend Nomi not being here, we got we have somebody who's Muslim from Egypt, and we have 2 black guys, so we're not racist.
Clue came through in the clutch. What's up?
We're gonna need which.
And I'm not even human.
Which just means we need to get some Asian representation.
You do have it.
We have one.
Technically, Egypt is in Africa and Asia, so I can count as both.
He means East Asian.
Yeah, that's
racist.
Well, you don't. If you need Asian, I can be both.
How can you be Asian. You're on the continent of Africa.
Egypt is on the continent of Asia as well.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Actually,
Well,
it is.
they touch, but they don't.
No, Egypt.
It's like North America, South America. There's like a tiny land that touches.
The Suez
No,
Canal.
don't care.
The Sinai Peninsula is considered part of Asia. Egypt is one of the few countries that's actually on 2 continents.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, release the McCracken quarter Asian cat. Yeah, that is really funny. and now Cat has a new nickname, and that's what it will be next week. I will change it actively. So quarter Asian cat. Please tell us what you got coming up.
I have a meeting tomorrow at work early in the morning. I should be live streaming. It depends. I don't know when me and my brother are going skeet shooting because it depends on the weather. So last week we were supposed to go and it rained both days. So it's outside. Depending on that, I will either live stream or be going. Hopefully I'll be live stream. I don't know. We'll see. Sunday, I always live stream Warframe. It's free. It's on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. Send me a message on Twitter. I will invite you to the Discord if you want to play Warframe. We will help. We're helping new players and stuff. Next Thursday, me and Shadow on Merry Madness. Maybe I should this time put it on my channel. Who knows? And then back to Friday again.
Alternate.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring it down to his guests. Unfortunately, Clue wasn't here that long, but he's always welcome. And we'll see if we can get him back next Friday. So what you got going on, man?
Nothing going on right now. I'm trying to move into the actual Clue studio in Atlanta. I'm trying to build the studio, so
nice.
Won't be holding the mic like that. The reason why I'm holding the mic is because I left the boom clamp at the truck.
Oh,
so that's why I got to hold the mic like I'm doing stand up, and so maybe next month I'll be moving into the actual Clue studio, and y'all can see that.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I can build my channel.
Carrie, please don't say that about Nomi because her parents came here legally. Okay, they came here legally. That's very offensive. I don't appreciate that.
I'm offended.
I
think he's talking about himself.
Yeah, I don't know. I like how earlier Revenge says Ryan thinks he's funny. I don't actually think I'm funny. I've been told I can be funny. I just try not to say something stupid, but it usually doesn't happen.
And we actually do cover the alien demographic with Horny Alf.
Yeah, I can't. Well, he was actually saying he might have actually tried to stop by. Ouch! Wow, Ryan! Wow, Mr. Cock Asian Sasquatch.
The
bromance. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm not really doing much for the channel. I haven't had anybody take a bite on being a guest until recently. Moggs a couple of days ago, and I'll get to some editing here soon. But what I'm doing is I am doing voice work on Scully's House of Thrillers and Ryan every Friday night.
Voice work gigs. That's good. Good.
Wow. Lastly, and certainly not least, but the man who always takes the stream out would be Mr. Joker Voice.
Oh, yes. Sure, you're right, baby. Thank you for joining this episode of Friday Night's Royal Rumble.
Doesn't usually talk like this.
With special guest, the Cannoli Sasquatch, and his new bromance partner, Ryan Legion. And you can find me on last week's News Now. Wednesday, I will be doing a spoiler review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Friday, I have no idea yet. You can also find me Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on this guy's channel right here for Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode 6. It's a good episode there, too. I've already watched it. It's damn good. And then back here again. I believe next week I will also be on with Tyler the Redbeard for We Rank Stuff. I think we're picking that back up next week. But again, here Friday Night's Royal Rumble. And since no one cares since this is his channel and no one cares about him, thank you all for coming. Thank you to all the guests. Shadow, this is my shtick. To pick up your own shit, you fucking parrot. Toodles.
Maybe I am insane. Too hot to handle and too cold to hold. You see this? Right there in the mouth! Macho Man Randy Savage of the Ultimate Warrior and the forces of Hulkamania. I have seen great strides before. Together at SummerSlam. What you gonna do when Hulkamania and the Ultimate Warrior?
How about getting your foot off my shoulder? Well, there you have it. I still haven't found.
Here's the next champion. Don't worry, I'm a fan of white. Because comparatively speaking to the Macho Man Randy Savage, you are nothing but garbage. Nothing but garbage, guy. Yeah.